Before we get in the video, please like, make sure to subscribe, turn on your notifications, go ahead and leave a comment below, and click on the How You Can Help, which brings up the Family Friendly Game website and gives you lots of ideas how you can help us. Thank you. Paul Berry, Family Friendly Gaming. Court is in session. All right, I haven't done FFG politics in a little bit, but doing another FFG politics. There's been so much going on, so much I want to talk about, so much I want to enunciate and tell you all about and opine upon. Of course, as you know, these are always my opinion. So, like it, leave it, don't care. Talking about the Kangaroo court that found President Trump guilty. One of my first issues with this whole thing is, if you think about it, you're supposed to be tried by a jury of your peers, and 85 to 90% of people in New York identify as Democrats, and they hate Republicans. Well, then how exactly does that make President Trump being tried by a jury of his peers? You have a judge that fantasizes about putting President Trump in jail and hates President Trump. Again, this is not fair. This is not unbiased. This is extremely rigged, extremely corrupt. You have a DA who ran on the entire premise of he was going to get Trump. And the timing of this is obvious, blatant election interference. And I'm probably not telling you anything you don't know, And right afterwards, President Trump made all kinds of money, brought in all kinds of donations. People who had never donated money before donated to his campaign because of this. This just the optics alone. This looks as completely corrupt, completely biased. I 100% believe that this will get overturned in a higher court. Even if maybe it has to go all the way up to the Supreme Court, I don't know, but I do believe this will get overturned. I still am confused where the crime was. I mean, he had illegal fees that he logged as legal fees, and they're like, well, "That's a crime, really?" And then they also, here's one of the things I find absolutely hilarious. They go, "Well, it's holding people accountable, and no one's above the law." Really? Because Hillary Clinton was not even tried for all of her crimes that she admitted to. With having that server offsite, having all kinds of classified information easily accessible, hackable to people, and not following the law and nothing. Hunter Biden, where's all the court cases against Hunter Biden? This is ridiculous. Joe Biden is also being looked at for crimes. Again, nothing. They're not doing anything to any of the Democrats. Nancy Pelosi and her husband Paul, with all of their alleged crimes. Nothing. Bill Clinton, his alleged crimes. Nothing. It's like, you got to go, well, I'm confused here. Supposedly no one's above the law, but none of these Democrats are being tried. And my concern is, and I've said this before, when it comes to Pandora's box, way too often, what we have happen is that liberals open Pandora's box, and then conservatives walk on through, and liberals get all bent out of shape because they think they're a little special class, and they get treated with kitty gloves, and they can go viciously attack their opponents, their political opponents, and try to damage them. When they open these Pandora's boxes, and they've done it again and again and again and again, conservatives go right on through and do the same thing right back to them. So I'm worried that the weaponization of the justice system against political opponents is now going to start going both ways. And it's ridiculous that we have to sit there and even deal with this. I mean, we had to deal with this with Family Friendly Gaming under the Obama administration. The Obama administration sent us these press releases of propaganda, the White House, when he was elected president. And we told them flat out that we are not publishing your propaganda and lies. Just not going to happen. Well, guess what happens the very next month? Oh, the IRS audits us. So weaponization by the liberals against conservatives is horrible. And here's the thing. If we don't want to publish your press releases, so what? You're not paying for that work. So don't sit there and persecute us because we do something different. So you can see this is my perspective, because I've had to deal with it before, and it's ridiculous. And I don't want others to have to deal with this. I don't want this going both ways and just being a constant war. And again, I go back to liberals should have never opened this box. They should have never done this. There was no case. I really hope that the Supreme Court addresses it and says, you know what? You can't prosecute past presidents. You can't prosecute a current sitting president. The issue is like you can't prosecute past presidents, especially for anything that happened before they were elected. That's how old this is. Like I said, this is ridiculous. And then I love how the entire prosecution case rested on a convicted felon who's a known perjurer. And I'm like, how did you... I don't understand how anyone in the jury could have gone with this. I mean, I guess they're just such Trump haters. They just went along with it. But I know the judge was also jury rigging the system to get what he wanted. And like I said, I find it ridiculous. I find it sad. I find it disturbing because, like I said, it opens another Pandora's box. Things are going to get worse because of this. And they don't care. They're just so hateful that they have to, destroy their political opponents. And then there was that evil grin by President Biden when asked about if he was behind all this. I mean, come on, dude. This is ridiculous. I completely believe this is going to give President Trump the re-election easily. Unless there's more targeted voter fraud, like there was accusations of in the first one between Trump and Biden. So that's all my thoughts on Trump being found guilty by the Kangaroo Court. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.